Hello, everyone. Jim here from Storm Warning News. It is Tuesday, December 19, 2023. Still very much under the weather with this flu situation that I have, but I have to share this with you. It's difficult to speak right now, but I have to share this with you. A dream I had just a couple of hours ago before I got up at around 1:15 a.m. Very strange dream, but it feels like it has some sort of prophetic significance to it. So here, I will share it with you. This began with me. I was in Texas. I don't know where in Texas I was, but I was in Texas. At least I knew I was in Texas. I was there with family members, I think, but I'm not even entirely sure on that. I was at a shopping center of some kind. It seemed like the weather was warm. It was a cloudy evening, around dusk, I would say it was. I was in a store that appeared to be a grocery store or maybe a Walmart, a combination grocery big box store. And there were all sorts of people around that were smiling, and people that looked familiar, people that looked like people that I knew, and yet I didn't necessarily know them. But I heard people talking about the lockdown. Oh, did you hear about the lockdown? It starts in an hour or starts in 2 hours. And what this was, there was about to be a nationwide lockdown here in the U.S. In other words, this lockdown, I believe it was set to start at 6 p.m., even though I sense it was later than 6 p.m. where I was. Maybe it wasn't. A lockdown that was set to start at 6 p.m., and no matter where you were going to be locked in. If you were at work, you were going to be locked in there. If you were at home, well, you were going to be strongly encouraged not to leave your home, if you know what I mean, no matter where you were. And I actually heard doors locking in this store that I was in. I heard the front doors being locked. Everyone was inside. Even though I somehow, with the people I was with, was able to slip out. I don't know how I did it. But at the same time, Congress was being called into an emergency meeting. And when I say Congress, I believe this was both the House and the Senate. So the full House and Senate population were being called into an emergency meeting. At the same time, this lockdown was being put into place. And I had a quick view in that dream of Republican leadership standing around and snickering. What were they snickering about? I don't know, but it was something purely evil. There was also an international politician involved in this. I could not see his face. I don't know if it was Xi. I don't know if it was Putin. I don't know if maybe it was Netanyahu, who it may have been. But there was another figure involved in the implementation of this lockdown who was not an American, someone very well known on the world scene. But I took this as a warning of some incoming event, a lockdown of sorts, and it may be a physically enforced and physically imposed lockdown. And it will involve a meeting of all of the U.S. hierarchy, more or less, to figure out what the cause of it was or what the reason for it was. I don't know what the reason for this lockdown was or was in the dream. I have no idea. But I want to share that with you. Again, the lockdown, being locked in no matter where you were, and why I was in Texas, I have no idea. If you were at work, you'd be locked in at work. If you're at school, you're going to be locked in. No matter where you were going to be physically locked in. If you were home, you were going to be strongly encouraged not to leave your home. And then the House and the Senate were all gathering to have some manner of meeting which involved an international politician. Wanted to share that with you, my friends. Pray about it. See what you get. I urge you very strongly to pray about it. See what this all means. Press into Jesus with everything you have, because he is all we need. This is Jim signing off. Until the next time, God bless you.